Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central.
Get your number.
Hey, you out here alone?
I'm waiting for some girls.
Okay.
Why are these pranks a thing nowadays? Women just putting extra bush in there just to, turn men away?
Wait, what? I was just showing my butt.
Bro took one glance and activated flight mode. Didn't even give her a second to blink.
Oh. Damn.
The confidence here was pretty strong. The ankles?
I was wondering what that shake was a little bit earlier.
Yeah, not so much.
Hey, this is my you and my son here, bro. You good? I got you the peppers and I got you the protein style double. You like that?
What about my other kids?
What you mean your other kids?
I got 2 more kids in this car.
Them ain't my kids.
I don't know if these are skits or not, but this is probably how a lot of women try to shame men into spending money and buying food for their kids.
I bring food for my son only. I don't bring food for everybody else's kids. That's for my son right there. That ain't my responsibility. What they daddy said?
If you bring one son, you bring all.
I'm not bringing that's not how. I'm old school.
Entitlement.
I don't know how you was raised, but how I was raised, you take care of what's yours, and that was another man. I don't take care of another man's responsibility. I got my own child. All my kids are taken care of. What he at? Why his kids starving like that?
For real?
You should reevaluate who you sleep with and have these kids by.
Less likely a skit.
They can't afford their kids.
Are you serious?
You gotta think about. I only got one kid by you. I can't feed all your other kids. I'm sorry, kids, but I can't feed y'all.
Okay, now I think it's a skit.
Feed my son. I can't be feeding everybody else's kids. It's not how it works. So you need to go reevaluate whoever you done had them kids by and go call him, because them not my babies. I'm just keeping it like that. You told me to come up here, meet you up here with my son, and give him something to eat, and I did that. I ain't got to come bring your other kids something to eat because I brought my son something. You got me messed up.
Okay, all right.
That's not how I'm coming, though. You got to understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
That's for you and my son. Y'all can eat with your other kids. They're going to have to get fed by somebody. I'm sorry. I am sorry that you had to sleep with a bum dude like that. But me personally...
All right, okay. I understand. All right, okay.
You understand? I'm not feeding.
All right, you ain't got to keep saying it. You ain't got to... All right, okay.
You got to stop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He has to keep saying it because you're probably going to keep asking.
You understand me, right? You got to start realizing who you sleeping with. Call him. Don't come up here and try to expect me to bring your kids something to eat because I brought my son something. That ain't how it works, baby. I'm from old school.
Those aren't his kids, and that's not his job. What's so difficult to understand about that?
Check this out.
So I have zero shame in telling a man that after 3 months, you are paying my bill. And if you're not, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, you think he gonna be mad? Girl, you doing him a favor.
7 billion people in the world. If you can't do it, somebody else will. So I have no shame. I'm kind of sort of trying to find somebody to bring me food.
So why you still looking?
Is she a broke, dusty, musty, crusty
Guy, and I said, yeah, after 3 months, pay my bills. And he said, no.
What you thought he was gonna say?
Like, a guy knows. Like, oh, if I really like her and she's not crazy, yeah, I would pay her bill. Maybe I threw it out there too soon.
Maybe you shouldn't throw it out.
Men don't understand the investment and the benefit and how we're trying to make sure that we're
The benefit, men. The benefit.
not getting played. I can't help you, men. Don't talk to us. You're not the one. We're not talking to brokies.
Girl,
Yeah, we also don't like talking to brokies. Like
you
you.
sound like the brokey. You sitting there begging somebody to pay your bills. She is the exact reason why men are choosing to stay single.
3 months
Ask the bear?
and you're already financially dependent. Just say you're a freeloader and get on with it.
What's your favorite dollar bill?
Mine is whatever one you gonna bring me.
Why I gotta bring it to you?
It don't matter what denomination you bring it in, just bring it here, babe.
Why do you have to bring it, you ask? Because he's not out here entertaining broke energy for free.
So he should like dollar bills and just spend it and give it away all the time? When you like something, you want to receive it and keep it.
Care how good he look, how good he smell, or how much money he got. And not ever forget that he can be replaced. Cause don't play with me.
Ma'am, humble yourself. Those lashes look like they're trying to escape that phase.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, bro? I'm about to go to work, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
I told you I need some money. Your son needs some diapers. He needs some water. He needs some food. And I need to get my hair done, so.
Get your hair done. Like,
Go ahead. We're not stopping you. You broke, dusty, musty, crusty.
That's not my problem.
Oh, context. She wants money for her son and gets her hair done when she gets child
your hair done, bro.
I texted you and told you I was coming up here to get the money to get my hair done.
Hey, I don't even get paid. I don't even get paid till Friday. He hungry. What about the money that you got last month?
What money? That money got spent. I have to take care of him every day. What are you talking about?
Bro,
I have to eat every day. I have to eat every day. We got stuff to do. That money.
No. He has to eat every day with that money. You're supposed to have your own money for you to eat every day.
That money been spent. I need some money to get my hair done. I already
what does you happen to eat got anything to do with me?
My son need him a couple of things. He needs some new clothes. He needs some shoes. I mean, you working? You got a job, right?
Bro, I'm just.
You can't give me no money for your
bro,
son.
I don't get paid till Friday, bro. I don't get paid till Friday, bro.
You can't give me no money for your
like
son.
you popping up in my job like this, bro. This crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son.
This crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son.
Stop sticking it in crazy, guys. I think this one had enough red flags to probably not bust in there. I'm just saying.
You weird.
How am I weird? Because I don't want to get your hair done.
It's cool though. It's cool. You won't be seeing your son no more. Bye.
They weaponize the kids immediately.
Wait, what, bro?
Bye.
Lady, you want funding for your son and your wig? Pick a struggle.
Jeez.
She thought she was setting the standards, but he knew it was a warning sign.
So would you ever date again?
I'd date again, yeah.
It's not looking good, babe.
You can't be concerned I'm cheating. I've just posted a video of that. You know what I'm up to. Of course I've cheated.
But with a guy, can they go and clot other girl?
No.
Why not?
Well, that's different.
Shut up, babe. How's it different? How come?
Like, that'd be like a red flag to me.
That would be a red flag for you. She can't call out red flags, bruv.
I can be jealous, but my boyfriend is not allowed to be jealous.
You're probably right, bro.
So, like, if he's like your babes, like, man, just like link some girl that I met in River Island and that.
I'd be like, why? Not for me.
But then he's like, because like you just sucked 1,000 willies, so like I'm kind of mentally disturbed right now, so I need to get my shit off.
It's literally my job. You've got to deal with it. It's very, very pleasurable, but it's also earns me a lot of money. You'd be doing it for what?
So you're trying to act single and he has to be loyal? That's more like a scam than a relationship.
And what does me having 7 kids have to do with anything?
You lady. You go lady. You go lady, J.
Oh dear.
I didn't ask nobody to take care of my kids. I asked for y'all to, when y'all come in my DM, to be ready to provide a little.
Who the hell is going into her DMs, man? Stop it, man. Stop it.
Little something for me.
Satire, right? This has got to be satire.
I said was I needed my nails done and I need a new oil change. Y'all can't do that.
Please tell me this is satire, because if it's not, oh my goodness, are they in for a rude awakening?
Men are supposed to be providers, right? And women are supposed to be the nurturers. Why y'all don't want to provide?
Now
What are you nurturing?
I'm just guessing.
You're not nurturing me. You're nurturing kids that aren't mine.
Here, but it might have something to do with someone's rather proven poor track record at good decision-making skills, which would make any man, I think, hesitant to commit to any kind of providing.
My 7 kids are good, though. Let's go ahead and get that straight. My 7 kids are good.
Well, that's very good news, and I'm...
Hell no, not all 7 kids are gonna be good. Stop lying.
very happy to hear that.
I get like $2,100 in food stamps, and my kids get Medicaid insurance.
Fantastic.
And 4 of them have daddies. So let's not.
Only 4? I think all of them should have daddies, by the way.
4. Okay. And I'm going with my original thought here. I really hope that this is a joke.
I said me. That's it, that's all.
Even if this is satire, the sad part is there's still a lot of women out there with this type of mentality that still view themselves as the prize to be won, even after it's been given to a lot of guys.
I'd feel bad for you, but the real victims are the kids growing up under that mindset.
That one thing for sure, don't ever compare me to them, because I am them. Do you understand what me? Understand what I'm saying?
No, we don't understand what you're saying because you had rocks for lunch. Having more sets of lashes than teeth is crazy.
Well, she seems pretty confident for someone that looks and talks like she does. Gotta give her that at least.
Not gonna lie, I would have been just as clueless. I would have been like, this don't even know how to use a straw.
process. That would have been exactly my thought process. I was like, using that wrong.
Is this dressed up like Mermaid Man? What the?
Yeah, pretty much.
He didn't miss the signal. He didn't even notice the signal was sent.
Normalizing awkwardly long TikToks of your date on full volume to see if they're toxic. This is what we're dealing with now. Full recordings of us on our first dates with these women. So they can what? Post us on TikTok and make fun? Protect yourselves, man. I want you guys to have families. I talk about it all the time. I talk about it with a lot of my friends. I talk about it with a lot of people I meet. I'm like, I always push for families, but it's so hard to push you guys into the dating scene to try to get the families. The best I could always tell you guys to do is, get your passport. Where the hell did my passport go? And find it overseas. So you guys went to like a Brazilian barbecue, a chescaria? Because there's the banana and then the thingy.
You're filming a cringe TikTok while he's just trying to read the menu. Who's the toxic one again?
Yeah, he's reading the dessert menu.
Just had a conversation with a man. He said, tell me about yourself. I want to know about you. I said, it's best to probably ask me a question and I can respond. Ask me something specific and I'll respond. He goes, name 3 things you can do to keep your man happy. So you have a good evening. I can tell that we're not compatible. Be blessed.
Because you couldn't even think of 3 things?
If asking how you'll keep a man happy is a red flag to you, then we already know you're not going to be keeping anyone happy anytime soon.
Babe, pick up the... Babe, please, I will cook for you, I will clean for you, I'll do all your laundry, babe, please. I won't cheat on you again, babe, please, babe.
Won't cheat on you again, babe. It's not funny that she cheated. It's just, this is funny. Like, begging to come back on a ring cam.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
That dude is not ignoring you. He's just protecting his house from repeat offenders.
A man that won't drive 30 minutes for a date is a man that's never going to get into my pants. Because what do you mean that's too far? Like, you should be going to the ends of the earth for me. You can't make it downtown.
What the hell is up with the freaking chain on your nose?
Then I guess I'll see you never.
It's like you have like this permanent, like what? You know how baseball players had that strip on their nose? I remember this from like the game Rival Schools, how Japanese always draw baseball players with like that strap on their nose. That's what that reminds me of.
These 3s that think they're 10s.
Yeah.
Sorry, love, and I do say this with all due respect, but
you don't have to respect them, brother.
I wouldn't let you drive 30 minutes to get in my pants, let alone me drive 30 minutes to get in yours. And that was before you started talking.
True.
After that, well, yeah, I have to admit you're right. We should be going to the ends of the earth, but not to get to you. No, we should be doing it to get away from you, away from your delusions of grandeur. Again, I mean no offense, but while you may think you're a catch, that you're a 10, reality says something different, something completely different. That said, you're entitled to your expectations, no matter how ridiculous that they are. But what you're not entitled to is to get mad and angry at men for refusing to accept them, for having their own expectations, for refusing to participate in your little delusion.
Oh, he's not driving 30 minutes for you? Good. That's not disrespect, that's self-respect.
I'm an international supermodel. I'm 22 years old, and I just came out with a song.
Damn, girl, you got a big mouth. Like, your mouth literally covers most of the bottom of your face. Damn, okay.
Insider wrote about it. And I want millions because I think I'm responsible to handle the money.
No, you get millions when you earn it. what the hell does you being responsible have to do with getting millions?
So I'm looking for a responsible man, a man who can communicate, a man who's loving and has some money.
Okay. What does your father do for a living?
My father is a pastor.
Okay. Tell me why you deserve what somebody else has.
I deserve money because I'm intelligent.
So, are you a member of Mensa?
What's Mensa?
The Society for Genius Level Intellects.
Oh, well, I've never heard of this.
Right. What's the most money you've ever earned?
My MAC Cosmetics campaign in 2019, I was paid $20,000.
Girl, are you just talking about that's like the whole year or what? Just the one campaign and you didn't get paid anything else for the rest of the year, or what the hell are you talking about?
Okay. And where is that money at right now?
Well, I invested some of it and I spent some of it.
Right. So in 2019, you got $20,000 in a lump sum payment.
Correct.
Tell me about the rate of return you've received in the last year.
The rate of return, well, I'm not that financially literate.
But you
just literally said you're smart with money.
You're sounding kind of crazy. I'm hoping you're an actress because this isn't looking good.
Honestly, if you were really that smart, you wouldn't be saying something this dumb.
How you doing?
How can I help you?
I feel like you're very beautiful. I just, I like what I see, so I figure I'd speak.
Thank you. I'm kind of in a rush though, but it's nice to meet you.
Likewise, where you from?
I'm really not interested. I'm sorry. I don't want to waste your time or anything.
I no problem. Have a blessed one.
You too. I'm sorry. You have a good one though.
You good? It's probably another failed attempt. You're not interested, but you coming back though.
Matching the car and all that, you gotta give me a ride, boo.
I don't have to do nothing.
You just me 2 minutes ago. What's up?
Yeah, that's 2 minutes ago though.
So 2 minutes you changed that fast?
Yeah. You don't realize that people, again, I don't know if these are skits or not. I'm just gonna go as if it's real. But, people can change their minds as soon as you open your mouth. Just like how women say a hot man is hot and then he opens his mouth and you lose all attraction for him. It's the same for us. You might got a booty, but as soon as you open that mouth, fart comes out.
Why should I give you my time?
I mean, I'm cute. My outfit match your car.
You see your fit? Okay, it's all there.
Definitely all there. So can I get in the car now?
I mean, that's cool and all, but what else you? I never said you was getting in the car though.
Can I get in? Or
get in. Come over here.
It was that hard for me to get in the damn car.
What?
Like, what's up?
What you mean, what's up?
What you doing for the rest of the day? We can go shopping or something?
Why would I?
Again, is it just normal to just ask people to go shopping?
Take you shopping though.
Why not? You started talking to
She was running late, and now she's running desperate. Too bad he's having none of that right now.
I have spent over $250,000 on procedures. I have done over 90 surgeries. I got 5 jobs, I got 1 nose job, and I got 6.
6? 6?
Today I'm gonna get some dimples. It's cost like around $2,000, so it's not bad.
Where are you getting this money from?
Burning. Pinch, pinch. And here's your look.
Oh my God, I love it. My favorite procedure.
You've had more surgeries than birthdays and still didn't upgrade your looks? I'd be asking for a refund.
The type of men you want to avoid are men who are born on their birthday.
So all men?
Avoid them like the plague, because they will ruin it.
Avoid men born on their birthday? Okay, I'll be sure to avoid women who say brain-dead stuff like this.
Understand? Nobody let you in my business. My state.
And I'm telling you right now, all the fellas that get to know her don't with her. Like, respectfully, your bill. No.
Why would you wish that type of bullshit in my life?
No, I'm telling you. No. I'm saying no. I'm not wishing you get negativity in your life. What I'm saying is that bull. You can only get until the bills paid. No, your bills and it ain't worth.
In my bills, then you.
Your will never be worth that. No. Your skills.
I get my bills paid just off my toes alone.
I'm not saying.
No. I just got people who flip and I sell my.
Yeah, so you get paid by degenerates, and then you really see that's the thing. When you hold on, see when women and I gotta look when women get money from degenerates and low quality men like this, they get this unrealistic mindset.
Quality. How you know they low quality?
He's paying for feet pictures, and you know what
if that's a good person? What if they a virgin and they just like?
Rarely.
It's okay. I'm not hating on nobody that has. You can just don't make you a degenerate, but giving this is why girls got delusional mindsets because of some losers who just be the feet pictures. She thinks a man can only talk to her unless he pays a bill first.
I was dumb and I sit up there and I did the little even that you was talking about and I changed my perspective. No. See, I just know what I'm gonna put up with and what I'm not gonna put up with.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I know my worth. This is.
Your worth better be realistic.
Imagine thinking you're high value because weirdos with foot have poor spending habits.
By the way, I just want to say,
God dang, what is this? They're just straight up putting on clown makeup.
I'm the first to have ever done this look.
Yep, with good reason. Listen, did you know that your brain operates on the equivalent of a 10-watt light bulb? Your brain only uses about 10 watts of power.
That's actually a lot of power in our bodies.
Well, now you do.
There's a reason no one's tried that look before. It's called a mirror.
You punch the radio out?
Push the whole radio out.
With her fist?
Yeah. Miss Wicker, did you do that?
I did.
And why did you do it?
It was more to the story. He turned up the radio on something that I didn't want to hear, and I'm trying to talk to you. So instead of listening to me, you want to hear the radio. And I'm going to ask you nicely one time to turn it down. I was already over the edge, and he just kept it going. So I said, okay, you hear me now. Mind you, $2,000 on the motor, so he cares about this car. You hear me now?
Oh, I love it.
You heard me then.
So you want to just destroy his property because he didn't want to listen to you.
Wow, but with your fist?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I would have had her car fixed. Thank you. Thank you.
So the threat of violence is what is going to force me to do things now?
What I love is your hope and optimism because, sir, you living on the edge. That is.
He didn't listen, so you swung on the radio? Ma'am, I'm just hoping some form of therapy is able to save you.
This was my buddy's Tinder story from Medellin. I don't use Tinder, but I have a lot of friends that do. Let me tell you what happened to my boy. Let's call him D. D meets this girl on Tinder. They go out for a date, you know, like normal, having some food, having some drink. All seems well. He invites her back to his place to watch some movies, have some more drinks, etc., hang out. For a few hours, she got hungry and she was like, hey, do you mind ordering some food? Like, yeah, cool. They have something called Rappi out here, which is like Uber Eats. Orders food. And when the food arrives, he says, hey, let's go down and grab the food. Says, no, you go ahead. I'll wait here. For him, that triggered a red flag. A camera set up in his apartment. He leaves, he goes downstairs, and while he's in the elevator, he pulls out his phone. While he's going down the elevator, she goes over to his bags. His bags are packed because he's going to Cartagena the next day, a little vacation. He starts looking through his bags, and then she comes back to the bed. In the bed, she grabs her bag, and she pulls out this little eyedropper out of her bag. Looks around at the door, and then she goes over to his beer, and she starts dropping these drops inside of his beer.
It's not safe, man. Even though you do travel, I always say protect yourselves.
Literally downstairs watching this with the doorman. Doorman's like, I'm gonna call the police. So they're waiting like 15 minutes for the police to get there. They say, hey, go back upstairs and just tell her some kind of excuse for why it took so long with the food. Leave the door open and we're gonna come up. D goes upstairs and he has the food and the girl's questioning him like, hey, why did it take so long? What were you doing? Makes up some kind of excuse like, oh, he went to the wrong address. I had to wait for him or something. All of a sudden, the cops walk in, they arrest her. Goes home, gets his bags, goes to Cartagena. Comes back a few days later, lays down on the bed, and when he reaches his hand under the pillow, is this little eyedropper. It's a hold of the same officer, gives that eyedrop thing to the officer. This girl got 12 years in prison, deportation. Those guys.
Damn. Hold them accountable, man. Hold them accountable.
Aren't as lucky as him.
True.
I always say if it's too easy to be true, because it's probably not true.
Modern dating is so messed up. You need security cameras just to prevent getting your drinks spiked and your house ransacked.
Good thing I don't really drink. But then, you know, they can easily do it to a cup of water. my man.
You invade his space, you get in the splash zone. Simple as that.
Oh yeah, Amanda, you will like that one. Gorgeous. Do I look like
Nice. Is that where we live? It's here. No.
Do I look like I eat carbs? No. You look like someone that's arrogant and a narcissist that doesn't know how to act like an adult in a restaurant. But I believe what you meant to say to that man who's just trying to do his job is no thank you. And you know what they say? You can tell a lot about somebody by the way they treat the waitstaff in a restaurant. But from the looks of this video, I don't know if it's because you have money or you were on TV, but you think you're better than people. You're not.
Probably a little bit of both.
And for you to take a video of that man, to post it online, to try to shame and embarrass him, and all for what? Some likes and attention on social media? Seriously? You
know how you get likes and attention? You post funny memes. I get quite a bit of attention and comments on my memes.
You don't know better than to treat people that way? Learn how to respect people, including the wait staff at restaurants. You need to do better.
You know, he is 100% correct. How people treat wait staff really shows the type of character they do have. I've not dated this woman. This woman is actually married to a friend, someone. And so we were at lunch or dinner together. We were at sushi, all you can eat sushi. And we asked for water. It took him a little bit to get the water. We had to ask a couple times. After the few times, she wanted to berate the servers, and she was just wanting to give them an attitude on everything they brought out or came to ask things. And it's just like, lady, the place was busy, right? There was a lot of people there. It's probably short staff. Yeah, we didn't get our waters right away. We didn't die though. There's no need to be treating people as if they did this purposely, right? Because I don't think a lot of them are doing these types of things purposely. It's just they're busy, right? They have their own jobs, their own lives they're going through. I'm not saying they shouldn't be professional, they shouldn't be doing their job right, but you don't have to treat them like trash.
Mind your own business.
Nobody cares about your macros. Just be nice and eat or shut up. Respectfully, of course.
Okay, what's going on right here?
Oh, I remember this bouncer from another video.
Wow! Have a good night. Whoa!
We're talking about sexual harassment right here.
Bro, I don't know what's going on right now. What the? It's a sandwich. Bro. No.
He used the peanut butter between those two slices of bread.
Okay. Get your gun, bro. Yes. Whoa.
I don't know if this man is her man or what the hell is going on exactly, if they're just friends or what, but what the hell? Wait, is that a man? I think that's a man. Yeah,
Poor guy was just trying to do his job, and those women were all over him. Have some respect for him and yourselves.
My superpower is that I can look at my wife straight in the face while she's talking and not hear a single thing she said. I think that's most of our men. Most of the men have this superpower.
My man reached a level of zen that monks could only dream of. Fully present, completely detached.
Where my mother Valentine's Day gift at? Where's my Valentine's Day gift?
Listen, don't, like, why are you trying to, like...
Where's my, you got this big box of flowers and a whole iPhone. Where the my gift?
This is for my daughter, it's not for you.
What are you talking about? You not, so you ain't give me no gift?
I'm not sure if this is a skit or not.
I'm about to take you out.
You ain't give me no gift,
I literally just met
like,
you.
Where
like,
the
for
my gift?
baby.
Where's my gift? I don't believe that.
Like,
cause what? A box of roses and an iPhone? Ain't no way in hell you bought that for your daughter.
This is for my daughter.
Okay, whatever.
I treat my daughter on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm the only man
I'm not
in her life
understanding.
that she should look up to.
If you don't
I agree, brother. I agree with that.
get your
Hey,
here,
why are you
this
tripping
for a
It's not.
this for a female.
I'm literally about to take you to go get a crab bowl and you tripping.
I don't care about a crab bowl. Where my flowers and my iPhone at?
Listen,
Where's my flowers and my iPhone?
Down, bro. You doing
It has to be a skit, because, bro, why are you going to put all that stuff right there when you're taking her out? You know she's going to get upset. You know she's going to feel a way about it if she sees the flowers and an iPhone and it's not for her.
It's my flowers and my iPhone.
Big thing about
yes, I am.
my
what do you
daughter
mean?
a gift?
It is a big thing. No, it's not about you getting your daughter a gift. It's because you didn't get me a gift.
We only been talking for 3 weeks. Why are you tripping?
That's up.
3 weeks.
What? And you was getting flowers and all that shit when we first got to start talking.
Dude,
so
I'm literally about to
what's the
take
difference
you
for
out
Valentine's
to
Day?
eat. Why are you making
what's
a
the
big
difference
thing
for Valentine's
about
Day?
this,
I want flowers on Valentine's Day. What girl don't want flowers on Valentine's Day?
To my daughter before I pick you up.
Yes, you should have, because this is crazy.
If I knew it was going to be a
big box and an iPhone, where's my shit at?
I'm saying this is for my
where's
baby.
My
like, why are you making a big
I don't
thing?
care.
I mean, okay, again, might be a skit, but the entitlement of women, this is the modern woman. Because you do something for someone else. No, I deserve it too, because I'm here with you in your life, and my presence.
I don't care. Like, where's my stuff? You take me to go get some fuck.
You asked for 2 weeks. It's only been 3 weeks.
What do you mean asking?
So he got a Valentine's gift for his daughter, and you're jealous? Ma'am, get over yourself.
How do I cook? I don't cook.
That's a problem.
Is it though? It's not a problem for me. I'm a little conflicted on this video because on one hand, I have in fact had my drink once in Toronto. Literally changed me as a woman. I look at this and I'm like, yeah, like this is the reality of like what women have to worry about, and men too. I've personally known men that have been.
I've known men that have been drugged. I actually do not know. I know more men have been drugged than actual women, because women are actually pretty safe overall.
But on the other hand, it's like, you know, you're at a bar with your girlfriend, a very well-lit one. It's not some dark, dingy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a well-lit restaurant. You're with your girlfriend. And, like, bars are typically where people go to, like, pick other people up, right? I just couldn't imagine being a guy and, like, walking up to 2 girls about to, like, rizz them up. And the one just immediately, like, offering her a drink. I'd be like, damn, I ain't trying you. But gentlemen, this is just why it's really important to make sure you're paying attention to women's body language when you're out and you're hitting on them. Some women have had some really terrible experiences rejecting men, just like I know you guys have had a lot of experiences rejecting women. Men don't reject women. Yes, they do. All the time. And women can get just as angry and just as unhinged. I just still don't know what I would do. Hey, how are you two doing tonight?
There's cautious, and then there's whatever this deranged level of paranoia is. We all know this toxic woman is cheating, and that's why she reached out to grab her phone, because she thought he was gonna grab it. If you're on a date and this happens, it's a red flag.
See how that last gentleman handled it? Looked at her and just kind of got up and walked away. A lot of us need to be able to have that ability, guys. I always say it. Like the Godfather says it. You know, the most powerful thing that men have is the ability to walk away. Please, like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time.